My thing is on too.
Yes, my thing is on.
Excellent.
Okay.
Do
it.
Oh no, it's a shit one.
Have I got wood for you? 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 Have I got wood? Have I got wood for you? Have I got...
And now, please welcome the host of...
Have I got wood for you? Gav Hustleby! Excellent. How you doing, Gav?
That might be... Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, alright, thank you. Did you get your laundry done?
Yes, thanks.
Excellent.
Is that one of the questions?
No. All of your pants? Hey, so Gav, you did a great introduction to this before I forgot. So we should explain that this has been done. This is the third time of doing this. It's the first time the audio was shit, and the second time I forgot to record.
Yeah. So what's the intro? The intro is, this is the Woodcast. What is it? Wood podcast? Woodcast?
Woodcast is good. The Woodcaster.
It's a Woodcast, which is a wood-themed podcast that we're going to put on YouTube, where me and Luke ask each other questions about random shit, and then we get the other lads on and confuse them.
Yeah.
And then
maybe some mates.
and then some other mates, and anyone else that wants to get on.
Oh, hello. What was in your mug?
Tea. I've got 3 drinks on the go. I've got one of those ciders again, lemon flavour cider. Got a water. And I've got a cup of tea.
Good grief. Must be amazing to be rich. Keeping it sort of under 4.2 is like optimum.
That's my preference as well. Damo likes stronger ones. He always brings, when he comes down to stay, like 9% beers. And I struggle to get through him.
I wonder if that's just because he doesn't like us. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to bring 9% beer, because if I just have 2 of these, I won't be able to talk, but I won't be able to hear anything that anybody else is saying as well. So,
in fairness, you can't blame him. It's a good tactic.
Yeah.
I've got questions, brand new.
Have you? Questions. Oh, mate, have I got? I think I've got 2 each brand new questions. All right.
Okay. Maybe some of these aren't new, and I just can't remember. I've asked them before.
Fair enough. 2 of these
not that anyone else knows.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody will know. Unless one day we release the lost record. Like, this becomes so famous. We become like the Beatles off the back of this. And someday someone finds...
I assume that's definitely happening after episode 1.
Yeah. Have you found a new house yet?
Yeah, I've quit my job and I've put a down payment on a mansion.
Yeah. Did you curl a turd into a box and post it? Because obviously you can't do it on your boss's desk this time.
Oh, yeah. No, but I will.
Good. Excellent. Okay, cool. We kind of got a section that we sort of designed and we wanted to use, which we'll use with ourselves, but also with anybody else that we managed to wriggle into this. Like, so Steve Mo are definitely doing it. Steve and Damo haven't got a choice. I think you said Paul's going to do it. He hasn't got a choice, really.
I haven't asked him, but he'll do it.
Yeah, Paul from 20 Balls Each will do it. And maybe John and a few other people. Anyway, we've got this thing called 10 questions, where Gav and I ask 5 questions each. So it's only going to be 5. It'll be 10 questions this time, but it'll be 5 from me to Gav and 5 from Gav to me. But another time it'll be 10 questions from us to someone else. Just thinking, maybe Cassie will do it.
Yeah, Cassie would do it, I'm sure.
Yeah, should be a good one. Be nice to get some women. Because most
in general.
Well, yeah. I'm just thinking most of the people we've ever done any sort of music with have pretty much. I mean, I think maybe Kelly.
Yeah. Also from she'd be providing from a promoter point of view rather than someone who's in a band point of view.
I imagine promoters just think all bands are great because they're so wonderful and easy to work with, and nobody ever turns up with an ego and acts like a cunt or anything like that.
So I'd say that's accurate.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got 5 questions each.
Yeah, go on then.
Who wants to go first?
You start. Go on, because I want to hear these new ones.
Okay.
I got 10 questions for you. I got 10 questions for you. I got 10 questions. I got 10 questions. I got 10 questions for you.
Question 1. Right, this you've got a choice. So you play musical instruments, right?
Instruments.
And you like, well, yeah, instrument. And you like music.
Yeah.
Good music. You like music that you consider to be good music, right? So you've got a choice here. Option 1 is for the rest of your life you can play music that you like. So music that you write that you like, or music by bands that you like, sit and play. But you can only play it on a glockenspiel. Right.
Okay.
Option B is you can play your electric guitar, you can play acoustic guitar, you can plug it into an amp, practice amp, big proper amp, but you can only play music that's shit, like country and western.
Okay. Do I have to play it as it's written? Or could I go, hey, look, I've got all these different muff pedals or whatever, and play Achy Breaky Heart?
You have to. You have to play it in the style of, like. So you mean you can crank the distortion, but you can't play it any faster. You still have to play it the same. You still have to play country and western.
I think just because I've spent. So I think I started to learn guitar when I was 11. So I think I've spent 31 years playing guitar. And you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I think I'd have to just stay with the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you
We're
go?
going to be playing some awful glockenspiel, and then I try and convince someone to let me in their band on the glockenspiel.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to have a mic, right?
No,
you could just be the guy at the back who,
Yeah, exactly. I can at least sort of contribute slightly to music that I like.
Like the percussion guy from.
They're one of those bands now that have all the lads that's standing at the back playing the music and just.
Yeah.
All right, question 2 is a more straightforward question. So, can you name a band whose later albums are better than their earlier albums?
Oh, yeah. Oh, blimey.
Because normally, the best album is usually like the first or the second album.
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. I haven't said that straight off the top of my head. So your hat is going to be good, but I think I would say Bad Religion got better. Probably No Effects.
But then they got worse again.
Yeah.
Bad Religion and No Effects sort of got better.
Yeah. I mean, if you take oh God. No. Again, it's another one of those. Alice Cooper is a great example. Like the first Alice Cooper album that came out on Zappa's label. It's just. It's interesting. I think is the best way. And then they just got better and better and better, and then no, I don't know if I can do one that the graph would just be like that the whole way.
Yeah. So I've got 2.
Go on then.
Because obviously I've had more time to think about it. So one of them is Off With Their Heads, because the last album's absolutely amazing. One before that's really good. One before that's good, and then goes back. And the other one that's a little bit of a cheat is Curb Dog.
Okay.
It's only got 2 albums.
Yeah.
The first one is good, and the second one is really good.
Do you count the live one?
No.
And Congregation. Is it Congregation? Is that the one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
like
if we're going to do that, how about from my only experience is listening to the first bit of a couple of one album and then the whole of the second album just by coming across it and pressing, listening to it and it being so good when I first started listening to it that I carried on listening to it all the way through is Jeff Rosenstock. So that guy I texted you about the other day. Like I listened to everyone was it was the guys from what they call Specialist Subject were going on about it and saying how good it was and everything. So I listened to an album called Post and I started listening to it. I was like, no, it's not for me. And then I got an email from them about his new album, so I thought, oh fuck it, I'll have a listen. It's outstanding. The new album is absolutely brilliant.
I liked it too. I listened to that.
Yeah, it's good. Do you see what I mean about the Weezer thing?
Yeah. Sort of sounds like
good Weezer. And Pairs.
What was I going to say? Did you not recommend him to me years ago? He was the guy that had an album that had Rocket from the Crypt were his backing band.
No, Gav, no. That was Sonny Vincent. Yeah, the album's called Vintage Piss. It came out on Swami Records in 2015. It's a great album. You should definitely check it out, mate.
Is that Jeff Rosenstock? No,
I don't know.
No. Oh God, that's Hot Piss. Is what that album's called. Hang on. I'm going to have to find that now. Because
just edit it to make it look like you knew exactly what the answer is.
That is really fucking good. I'm not going to be able to find it. I will. Damn it. Yeah, it's like Steve. So it's really, really, really good.
But anyway, I like the new Jeff Rosenbeck, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You sent me to it. It was really good. Listen to the whole album. It's good. Cool.
Excellent. I enjoyed it.
And you liked Dag Nasty as well.
I did. Yeah. And then listen to it. And like you say, I'm very much with you that Four on the Floor. It's a great album. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so that was question 2. Question 3. What was the first song that you played all the way through with your first band?
Okay. My first ever band, it would have been Summer Nights, because there was me on my little 3/4 size 20 quid acoustic guitar from Outerglass, a guy called Nathan on this little drum pad, and then a girl called Emily singing. But it would have been, if we're going to get since the time I've known you, so the first band I would have joined would have been Purple Snatch, and it would have been Twiddly Bitch, and it was probably Scream Angel.
It was probably what? Scream Angel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Bitch and I used to get together in his bedroom on Beaumont Road, at the back of his room, in his bedroom.
Yeah.
And he'd make me play the intro to, I think it might be Fade to Black, or one of the Metallica songs like this, do 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 do, and he'd just play the lead bit over and over and over and over, and then I'd go home.
Yeah, that was good old Twiddly Bitch.
Good twiddler.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Twiddly Bitch. I assume.
Yeah.
I assume he's watching.
Well, he probably is now going, I know those two.
Well, who the fuck are these two?
What was the first song you played through with your first?
First song I played through was When I Come Around by Green Day it was in Fake Leg before you joined Fake Leg.
Yeah. Before you had a sing.
Yeah.
The first song I played that wasn't, so since I've known you, the first song I played that wasn't a cover would have been 16 when I was in Troop of Sleep.
That's one they already had, was it?
Yeah.
Alright, here's the next question. What topic or subject will Wood not write a song about?
How Hitler was right. I don't know, I guess. I mean, he could write a song about anything and just make it stupid. Or, I don't know. No, can't think of anything. Just think about anything. I mean, that's. Can you think of anything?
Not especially, because I mean, obviously we wouldn't write a song about Hitler being right, but we would write a song about anything that has happened to any of us.
Yeah.
Or could happen to any of us.
Yeah.
In a fictional universe. So.
Yeah. If we were going to write a song about Hitler, it wouldn't be a positive song.
No.
Just to make that clear. Right.
Yeah.
Definitely
he was a massive dickhead. The last question is a two-parter. The first part is true or false. True or false, Damien replied to the text I sent him earlier asking him how many guitars he owns.
Well, it's got to be true then, surely, because the next part of the question is going to be how many guitars does Damien own?
Incorrect. False.
Tell
me. Reply. How many guitars does Damien own?
It was false, he didn't reply.
Correct.
But the next part of the question was how many guitars does Damien own?
Yeah. We'll edit over with some magic later, but you can guess, and we'll find out if you're right.
Well, didn't he do that whole picture where it's like you've got 3 bases and 6?
Yeah, but don't look that up. You just gotta guess.
Okay.
I actually looked for that, but I couldn't find it.
9.
9. So that's
not including
3
that
bases.
fucking stupid SpongeBob SquarePants flying the toy
Oh yeah.
ukulele thing.
So you're saying what? 3 basses and 6 guitars.
Yeah. So he's got his Thunderbird and he's got 2 Yamahas, right? No, because he gave 1 Yamaha to you.
Yeah.
So he's got Thunderbird and 2 other basses. Then he's got he's got a sparkly hot Les Paul, airplane Les Paul. He's got that Mackerel Strat. He's got the Kurt Geiger. Not Kurt Geiger, what's the guy called?
Yeah. The aliens bloke.
The aliens guy guitar. He's got the other one, the 7-string one like Danny's got. He's got a sort of fake old Strat thing that he redid purple, and he's got another guitar. So it's definitely 9. That's
So you're saying 3 basses and 6 guitars?
Yeah.
The correct answer is guitars and basses.
excellent. Oh.
You can fill that.
I was so close.
Yeah.
Excellent. How many have you got?
So including it, I've got 10.
Amazing.
How many do you have?
That's 12.
And that concludes the 5 missions.
Thank you very much, Gav. I very much enjoyed that. It was good. Okay, here are my 5 questions for you. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Maybe.
Excellent. That's good enough for me. What did you have for breakfast today? This one I'm asking everybody forever.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, today I had I made my own muesli by buying all the different bits and bobs from the supermarket and putting it together. So I had loads of coconut flakes, loads of dried mango, and then all the other random shiz that goes in it. It was really good.
Nice. I would go, well, coconut flakes are okay. Desiccated, I hate desiccated coconut. Number 2. Hang on, I've written this down here. Number 2. Oh, okay. I've asked you this one before, but it doesn't matter because you tend to forget things, which is good. It works well for me. Using a classification category of your choice, rank Steve, Damo, and I in order. But don't tell me the classification.
Okay, I've got the classification.
The order is...
Damo is number 1.
Sorry?
Damo is number 1.
Okay.
You're number 2, and Steve is number 3. Damo is in the lead, by like a fair, hefty margin.
Is this length of hair?
Nope.
Oh. Is it sideburns?
Nope.
Okay, I give up. What is the category?
It's pointing. Damo is very good at pointing, and he likes pointing quite a lot.
Yeah. That's a good category. That's an excellent choice of category. Okay, cool. Question 3. Now, I've asked you this twice before, and both times, well, the second time you went, I should have prepared. And you haven't prepared again, I guarantee you. So, Gav.
I might have done.
Name an album that you know like the back of your hand. What's the best, the album that you know that you've listened to so many times or whatever, you just know this album like inside out?
The Mastodon single that you bought me on vinyl.
What's that? Just sing.
Can't
Oh,
remember,
hang
it's only
on.
got
No, it's only one
on
track on that. That's okay. And then complete the track order.
I can't remember what the track's called.
You don't even know what the track is called.
The real answer, let's go with Pumpkin Drublick. It's a good album, so there's got a lot of tracks on it.
Yeah, it's 17 tracks on it. Go on then. Number one you can get easily.
Is it Linoleum?
Yes.
Leave It Alone?
Yes.
Is it Pink Guy?
First word of the third song is the name of the title. Is the title of the song. Leave it alone. Hear the voice of reason on the PA. Leave it alone. It's straight in.
Leave It Alone.
Dig.
Oh.
Yeah, the so slow.
Dig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's next to the chorus. Don't call me white. My heart is yearning. Perfect government. The Bruise, Quaz, Dying Degree, Fleas, Laurie Myers, Jeff wears Birkins blocks. He never did though, did he? Punk Guy, Happy Guy, Rico, and then Scavenger Type.
Yeah.
But great album.
There you go.
Great album.
It was a great album. Perfect Government was a cover of a song that El Jefe's band that he used to be in, apparently.
Have you seen the guy do it acoustically?
Mark Curry.
Mark Curry,
yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's got a great voice. So he sings on the album.
On this? He sings, goes, and even if it's easy to be free.
Yeah.
Is that him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Does he sing it as well as that?
No, he's probably watching this now, kicking himself.
Cool.
All right.
Number 4. So these are 2 new questions. And in fact, I'm going to ask you 5A as well. I've got 6 questions, sorry. Number 4. What's the best name you've ever heard? Anywhere.
The best name I've ever heard. I thought Shit the Bed was a good name for a band that we played a gig with once.
It is a good name for a band. Okay, so 5A. What is the best album artwork that you own or have ever seen? So you can, just what's the best album artwork?
I like this. I like the stuff that John Blasey, is that his name? He's the singer from Baroness does. He does some cool artwork.
He does lots for people.
Any of the I think it's the Yellow album that has some pretty cool swan looking stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is that green and gold?
Album art.
That one.
Yeah. Is it yellow and green?
Yellow and green. Yeah. That makes sense.
Is it? Do we have the tech to put it on the screen here or here?
No.
I mean, not right now, but like,
I could probably do it
in the edit.
Yeah, he did. In fact, I watched a very interesting. I think it's either on YouTube or like Noisy or one of those sorts of channel type things. That was him talking about his artwork process and everything. He's incredibly talented.
Yeah, he does.
All hand painted things.
Yeah, he's amazing. Is okay? Yeah, go on. I think I can probably guess what the next question is going to be. What part B is?
Okay, well, guess and see.
Is it what's the worst album art?
No, but damn it! All right, there's a part B and a part C. Go on then. Part C can be not actually a question, but what is the worst album?
It's got to be that album that we were both listening to lately, Fake Names.
Yeah,
which is a really good album, but the artwork looks like something that would have been authorised by someone who had no idea about anything in 1989.
When I was at secondary school, we had. Did you ever use Archimedes computers?
Don't remember.
Okay, they were like BBC.
Really, the BBC computer.
That's right. So it was the BBC's sort of move into a computer with a mouse and that sort of thing. The Archimedes, and I had a desktop publishing software on it. I can't remember what that was called, but one of the main fonts that pretty much everyone used was something called Revenue. And I'm absolutely certain, and I'll dig out Revenue as well, the font, and I'm absolutely certain that that's what they've used on that, which is
can we put Can we put it up? Yeah. And put up the Fake Names album.
It's fucking awful.
It really is bad.
Who were the other people in that band? Because you've got Brian
It's-
Baker
it's-
and your man from Refused, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric.
I remember his name, the singer from Refused. And then a couple of chaps from early DC hardcore bands that knew Brian Baker from back in the Minor Threat days.
So I imagine your man from Refused is living the dream of it.
Yeah, I reckon.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a good the record's good. It's not the best record of the year. I think,
It's
but
quite
it's quite cool.
quite melodic. I found the bits that I've heard. I haven't listened to all of it, but yeah. So my next question, my final question, which probably doesn't have to be related to this, is what's the last album you bought?
I bought 2 albums. I bought from Specialist Subject. I bought Wake the Dead by Comeback Kid
Oh yeah.
record, and I bought Direct Hit, which I have to just quick Google what it's called because it's a new one. Stand by it.
Crown of Nothing.
Yeah, that one, which is really kind of a weird album, but it's really
This
good.
is the one that you've recommended to me before, where you said it's really unusual but good.
Yeah, no, it's almost shit, but it's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah. And I remember listening to it thinking, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, like bits of the song. Sometimes the songs go, and you're like, no, don't go that way, and then they pull it back just in time, and it gets good again.
Doesn't go too cheesy.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so that's good. That's the last 2 records I bought.
The last I bought, the only reason I asked that is because I'm looking at it now, but I bought Launched by Beatsteaks.
Yeah,
I guess it's a bit like playing with a really good drummer. You know they're going to be in time, so you can just relax a bit.
wouldn't know.
No. Oh, cool. Well, there you go. 10 questions. That was...
I got 10 questions for you. I got 10 questions for you. I got 10 questions. I got 10 questions. I got 10 questions for you.
10 questions. What's done?
I don't know what I'm doing that for.
What have you got planned for the rest of the weekend then? This is bank holiday weekend, by the way, as we're doing on Saturday evening on bank holiday weekend. So
Yeah, what are we doing? We're going to try and get out the city because we're allowed to. Lockdown has been slightly reduced, so we can get out. So we're going to try and. Yeah, we're going to do it today, but the weather was a bit shitty.
yeah.
Got the bike fixed. Dewey popped me a message. Might meet Dewey and social distance and go for a cycle somewhere.
How's he doing? Is he coping all right? Because
Yeah, he seems to be doing all right. Yeah.
good, excellent. Yeah, I like you. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Say hi.
What about? I will. Well, if he's watching, then maybe. And you don't edit this bit out. You may see it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hi, Woody. Hi, Woody. Hi, Woody.
Hi,
How you
Woody.
doing? Cool. Excellent. All right, mate. I'm gonna let you get off. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll speak to you. I'll get this done and then I'll send it up to you. All right.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
First
I'll send you the
audio.
audio now.
All right, nice one. And I will see you soon.
Marvellous. See you later.
Take care, Gav. Cheers. Bye.
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 Jesus' pants.